The FIVB Beach Volleyball World Tour's come to Russia as the Grand Slam season gets underway with event number 2. Up next, it's bronze medal action right here in Moscow. Well, hello and welcome to Centre Court here in Moscow. We are getting a bird's eye view of the arena and the surrounding area as we get ready for our medal matches. This is the venue, and this is our bronze medal match from the men's side of the FIVB Moscow Grand Slam. The USA will be taking on Poland, the number 2 seeds Jake Gibb and Casey Patterson, taking on the number 17 seeds Quetta Cantor and his playing partner Bartosz Wozniak, who are seeded 17 for this one. It's a perfect day, really. It does say cloudy, but there is no cloud currently interrupting Centre Court. The sun is shining brightly. We have been blessed with some great weather conditions this week. Always important to have the good weather when we have the TV matches. Just on the outside courts, there's a local tournament going on, which has been captivating the audiences prior to the 4 matches scheduled for today. Bronze medal from the men's, bronze medal from the women's, and then the 2 gold medal matches as well to come, as well as an awards ceremony. So making his way up onto the stand.
Bronze medal match for men at the Moscow Grand Slam 2016.
The first official from Portugal, Rui Carvalho. Very experienced referee, refereed the gold medal match from the 2012 Olympic final in London in the men's event, and he'll be ably assisted by Irina Agassieva from Russia.
Дорогие друзья, с большим удовольствием приветствуем второго судью матча из России Ирина Agassieva.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the teams beginning with the team representing.
So time then for the teams to make their way out onto court.
Secured a second spot for the United States of America, the next Olympic Games. Please welcome the number 1, the man from Bountiful, Utah, Jake Gibb.
And we're starting with the USA number 2, Jake Gibb.
And now, please welcome his partner with
well, number 1, I should say. They're the number 2 seeds, 40-year-old. And his playing partner, Casey Patterson.
Ну что ж, дорогие друзья, и представляем соперников команды Соединенных Штатов Америки. Дуэт из Польши, двукратные победители молодежного чемпионата мира. Победители этапа серии Grand Slam в марте этого года в Рио-де-Жанейро. Встречайте под номером 1 Piotr.
So time then for Poland to come out onto court. Quetta Cantor, 24 from Sosnowiec, has won gold medal, and that was from Rio this year in the first Grand Slam of the season. His playing partner Bartosz Wozniak, 24 from Jastrzębski George. So a final exchange of pleasantries before we get this one underway. So net touch against the USA, and Poland get the first point on the board. Just the continuation block.
Here comes the second. Don't forget, 3 times world champions.
Unforced error from Casey Patterson.
Two gold, 2 bronze, and 2 silver. Hold 2 together. USA! It was a net touch.
So nothing in it at the moment then between the two teams. A couple of errors, still a few nerves evident. This time it's Cantor touching the net, giving away the point.
One of the 3 Polish teams in the men's competition in Moscow.
One thing that the Polish pair will do is they'll mix it up a little bit. They like to go quite quick with their attacks and expect them to do that in transition as well. In other words, when they've made a dig, they'll come quickly at you. Oh, wow, a little bit of luck. And absolutely no apology at all. All the fun of the fair now when the ball does that. You've got to get it or you lose the point.
In the first side, switch with a 3-4 for Poland, service for the United States of America.
Смена сторон. При счете 3-4. Кейси Паттерсон на подаче 36-летний спортсмен из США, который 2 победы имеет в своем активе.
That's always the risk though. When you run fast plays, the quicker you go, the more difficult it can be, but also when you're out of position, that doesn't help, does it? You could see just drifting laterally. And that time, Cantor swinging hard, but swinging long. Well, it's an error-strewn opening, isn't it, to this bronze medal match at the moment? So much at stake, so much on the line. Patterson, nice serve, just forcing Cantor to that sideline. And again, it's another error. Cantor's not with it. The USA going to keep going at him. Lovely high contact, but didn't come down in time. And this time he goes a bit lower, but right into the blocking zone of Patterson. Of Gibb, I should say. Patterson would be delighted to get that block. Gibb it is who got it. So Jacob Gibb up across and denying Poland. Does have a narrow block at times, but that was all over the ball. Timeout called by Poland.
Финал женский. World Tour США. Larissa Talita, Россия. И 18:35. Финал мужской. Horse, Нидерланды против Alison Cerutti и Bruno Schmidt из Бразилии.
Don't forget, after this game, the bronze medal match for women with Canada, and Brazil's Juliana Lima. At 17:35, the gold medal match for women with Larissa Franca and Swatch USA. And then the men's final.
Superb view being provided by the drone. That's a great thing about technology, isn't it? Suddenly we can bring you these kind of pictures. It does give a whole new perspective to what we're seeing. Patterson, another jump serve right down the middle. And it's another point for the USA. Always think that the best jump serve on the beach is from the middle to the middle, right down that communication channel. Especially if you've got a good tough serve, that will stay in play. Oh, brilliant. Poland want that to be on their side. They want that to be their ball. They're saying that Jake Gibb played it on their side, which is why he was able to poke it over the top of Wozniak. Good joust, which was won initially by Poland, but then it was played over. And this is a really good run of points here for the USA. Free ball coming for them now. Hoisted high so Poland can reset their block defense. More trouble. Poland are completely out of sorts at the moment. Nothing they are doing is working. Everything is going right for the USA. And even when they do make a dig, somehow it goes against them. So Wozniak gets that one under the block and to the side of Jake Gibb. I was having a chat with the Dutch coach for the women's team of Jantien van der Vlist and Sophie van Gestel, Morph Bose, and talking about beach volleyball and this level of volleyball, and the fact that physically the teams, even the men and the women, are all pretty much the same when you get to this phase of the tournament. It is, though, the battle of the mental side, that psychological battle that goes on is huge. You know, those that can handle it, those that can deal with it, are those that generally come out on top. And that's when you see the same teams kind of rising to the top. That's a foot fault given against Wozniak. As he went to play that ball, his foot's gone under the line, and he must have brought it up with his foot as he served the ball. He must serve from behind the line. Just go back to the comment about the mind games, and that was why I was referring to, because mentally Poland completely out of sorts. But then it can take one small thing to get you right back in it again. And it's looking like Poland are getting themselves back in it again. Well watched, that was the only place, and that's what they like to do. But that was really good read from Casey Patterson. He knew that that was coming. They've done their homework, the USA. They've scouted Poland. They know they like to go quick in transition. He was ready for it. And he denies Poland, who then contrived to come up with the unforced error through Cantor. And the USA get another point. Good lead. Watching Jake Gibb get back from the net wasn't the most graceful. There were a lot of little tiny steps instead of a lot of, or not so many big steps required, but I guess when you're 40, it's not that easy to get back off the net as quickly as when you were 20. Again, another top serve from Patterson. He's really taking it to Poland here from the serving line. And now also in attack as well. What a lead this is at the technical timeout. Poland aren't moving their feet quickly enough to deal with the serve, and then they're being put under pressure once USA get it into transition.
друзья, ваши аплодисменты. Спасибо, Алison, который теперь является большим болельщиком мадридского Реала. Ну а мы, собственно, продолжаем. Уважаемые любители летного волейбола, 14-7 в пользу дуэта из Соединенных Штатов Америки. Кит Паттерсон, США. Это очко в пользу команды больше. Йококантор, Маркус Лосяк, двукратный победитель.
Somehow that got through Gibbs' hands, didn't it?
Играет это уже в элите, можно сказать так. Маркус Лосяк на подаче.
Nicely done that time by Cantor. Oh, brilliant. Gibb finds the line. Bit of a fade-away shot, that one, wasn't it? Leaning backward slightly to his right side or to his left. And then putting that one perfectly onto the sideline. The serving pressure's just eased off a little bit from Patterson. And that's allowing Poland to get some momentum from their side-out game. Late press from Gibb. Easy point for Poland. And that is the battle between those two. It's between Gibb and Cantor at the net. Both inside out, both in block. With Patterson and Wozniak putting the ball up for the attacks and covering. Somehow that one didn't catch the antenna. Oh, good up from Wozniak. But not a great finish. Trying to make it difficult for Gibb. Any ball that was rolled short over the net would have been difficult for Gibb because he was still breaking back off of the net. And there was no way he would have got forward in time to play it. However, Wozniak went for an angle that wasn't there.
And World Tour champion 2012, Gibb.
Yeah, Gibb slightly earlier with that block, but you can see the ball's hit, then he's pressing, and that one though off of his elbow and out of play. Bit of a wild swing from Patterson. Technically, if you watch that again, or you might not see it, but his left arm was way down by his side. So that was why he then fell to his left. Oh, look at that left arm, he just gets it down, but he's all leaning to that side. Can't really keep the height he needs. Oh dear, 2 in a row from the States, missing on that baseline.
Here comes the number 14.
And if anything, Poland are making this first set score respectable. And straight away, USA realizing, sensing the danger, calling the timeout.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget when we're talking about the gold medal matches at 17:35. Larissa and Talita from Brazil, winners here last year in Moscow against the 3 times Olympic champion and former world champion Kerry Wozniak, also winner in Moscow in the past, together with Adrian Ross, former world champion and Olympic silver medalist. And then at 18:35, we have the same teams of the past final of the World Championships. Newell, Varkos from the Netherlands versus the current World Champions from Brazil, Alison, Bruno.
Let's get up there, recognize the win, great passing. Yeah. There
Cantor's serve. Patterson with a rare foray into attack from side out, and he's done that very comfortably. USA just need 3 side outs, don't they? And that will probably be the focus of their play right now. Well, that's not touched the net, has it? Yes, it has. Patterson saying no, he's not looking at the referee. He's going to argue the clock. What do we think? Yes, it did, off of his elbow. Great call from the referee, right off of the elbow as it hit the net. There we go, you can see it, he could see it. Patterson playing mind games, not working. This time Patterson gets the side out. Move them on to 19 and 2 more required. Having a little chat here with well, he's not given that one. That was definitely a touch. It came off of the head. It's come right off of his shoulder. Not sure why he's not given it. Maybe he saw Patterson touch the net. I do apologise. I was busy watching the ball, probably like the rest of us. And it's an ace serve. Well, what a turnaround. 18-all. USA have no more timeouts. Poland are back in it. But it is still advantage. USA, they still can take this one, but they will need to win a point now from service. They won't be able to side out to win it, as in win the set. Get with the ball. Oh, great block from Gibb. Again, they've read the quick play brilliantly. Twice Poland have tried it, twice they've been shut out. And now it is set point. And now the USA have the luxury of being able to do it from side out if they don't do it here from serve. Wozniak, who's had not much to do in terms of siding out, but reliable as ever. Well, this is it now for the USA. This is the big one, really. As that one just comes off of the thumb of Gibb and away from Patterson. The cut, not good. Well, that will stay in play, will it? Yes, it will. Lovely set. Oh, well read. Patterson in the right place. Can he finish? Yes, he can. It goes down cross court. USA take the first set, 21-19. A brilliant effort from them. Really good end to the set. Poland gave it everything. They came back from what looked like a lost cause to put pressure on the USA, but credit to Gibb and Patterson. They get the job done and take the set. Well, those of you who know exactly why that point went against Gibb and Patterson when he played it off of the block and out, after he'd had a ball that went off the net, hit him and went out, which he denied, please get involved. Let me know on Twitter. Hashtag FIVB, at FIVB Volley. Here are some of the highlights from the match so far. It's been a corker, hasn't it? It looked like it was going to be a run in the park, a real stroll for the USA being 14-7 up. And they were just away and gone, showing a clean pair of heels, but Poland came back, and they came back brilliantly. And they really made it exciting. Some great blocks from Gibb, but more importantly for the USA, they held firm. They didn't let any of the decisions bother them. They got on with it, they dug deep, and they took the set with some great cut shots from Patterson. A couple of great blocks from Gibb. Here we go with set 2.
International tournaments together. Ball out! The nice performance by USA, especially Gibb.
Well, just as we were in set 1, 2-2. Little lefty pokey into the corner. Perfectly placed. Oh, that was an absolute snotter, wasn't it, from Wozniak? That Patterson managed to get in front of, but couldn't get his hips under it. Wow, even in slow-mo, that was quick.
Yesterday, after getting to the medals round, they secured the second spot for the US at the Olympics. For Poland, side swing.
Время ворот. 4-3 в пользу Талиты из Польши. Ее заканчивал Bruno Oscar.
So the first end change, again, just one between them. Poland, though, giving it a much better effort in this second set, aren't they? Just that fact that they now have the lead, they were blown away, really, in the first set at the beginning. Good play from the States again.
Американцы также, друзья, в полуфинальном матче, в интереснейшем полуфинальном матче в трех партиях проиграли дуэльку из Нидерландов, номер 2 Вальфос. Новый победитель Польши, Larissa Franca, одной второй финала уступили в двух партиях Alison, Cerutti и Bruno Oscar Schmidt из Бразилии.
Oh, good reactions. Excellent rally. It's a little tight. Did it come off the block? No, it didn't. It was just so tight, wasn't it? Great work from Jake Gibb, really. He could have gone for that, put his hands on it. That might have made things a little bit more difficult. As it was, Wozniak tried to go block out, didn't work. Didn't quite catch the forearm, didn't catch the sideline either.
скор Соединенных Штатов Америки. 91 США.
All right, quick set again, but denied. But not at the second time of asking. So Poland, look at that, brilliant. Up quick, but it was read by Gibb. Superb reactions from Cantor, and then they go again, quickly again, and get it down this time. Cantor not able to get to the net quickly enough. And so the scoreboard ticks over in USA's favour this time. You get the feeling that this one is going to go the distance now, don't you? It seems both teams have found a groove, although having watched that first set as we have, both teams capable of giving up a run of points. Oh, did that catch the block? No, it didn't, because Patterson's just thrown his glasses into the crowd. How to do all of that in one motion. Well, he's not going to pick him up. Guess he didn't want them. Well, that must have been on the side. No, it wasn't. It looked for all the world as if that was still on the USA side when Cantor went up to block it. The referee saying no, it was up there to be played. So Poland into a 2-point lead. Oh, brilliant recovery, but Gibb wasn't paying attention. Lovely play from Poland. Patterson went after it, but Gibb was stood watching like an innocent bystander. And then he got caught out when Patterson did get his hands on the ball as it came back. Gibb will be really upset with himself. Great read from Wozniak. Good reactions from Patterson. Well, he might have got called for a carry, but he was allowed to play. But look, Gibb, he was nowhere near it, was he? I don't think he thought that Patterson was going to get it. So timeout called by the USA, and my thanks to at Triple M Jones for letting me know. And for those of you that perhaps didn't, in the first set when Patterson was called up, it's because when he hit the ball off the block and it went out, came through and caught the net with his hand. So I don't think he was very happy because he didn't think he had done. But I suppose all of that is consigned to history now, and they won't be too bothered as they took the first set. But they are trailing here in the second set, 10-7. And it looks like we may well be going to a decider. Harry Jones, England's junior international on the beach, looking to perhaps one day emulate the guys that are playing here now and play on the World Tour. Wind's beginning to gust around centre court now, so that's going to make things a little bit tricky on occasion. You can see it gusting around Gibbs' vest top. That can only come back cross court. Gibb was waiting for it. Oh, the line was free. They had no call. And the USA let the point slide. It does seem as if both Patterson and Gibb wear their hearts on their sleeve. They're very emotional. The extremely high, or they then go into a bit of a low, don't they? Poland, with some consistency in this second set, is giving them the lead. That's better. No block and no trouble this time for Gibb.
Two gold medals, 2 silver and 2 bronze medals along with Casey Patterson.
Brilliant. Such a fast arm from Bartosz Wozniak. So technical timeout, the dancing girls entertaining the fans while the players take to their seats.
Кто-то станет счастливым обладателем путевки в Сочи. Из вас, дорогие друзья, опускайте корешки от билетов в Волгофон, который, насколько я понимаю, находится на входе на трибуну А. И сегодня перед последней игрой эта путевка в Сочи будет освобождена.
Subtle line roll, but they need some points to get back into this one. Clever play. Oh, Sir Nightmare just millimetres away from Gibb. And then again, as he tried to go after it, the perfect roll shot. What a serve that is. It had Gibb running, but luckily for the USA, that one was wide. 2 in it. 1 in it. Poland are their own worst enemies at the moment. Nice, another error. Didn't touch the block. No net touch by Gibb. And the USA have levelled the scores. Oh, nice. USA making their move, aren't they?
And now there is a timeout requested by Poland.
Timeout requested by Poland. Well, it's a horrible situation to be in when you make it to the final four, you lose your semi-final, and then you're in that battle where you're not guaranteed a medal. It's often said that you lose a gold medal and you win a bronze medal. So you're going to have to battle hard here. Certainly Poland know that if they're going to win a bronze medal. But for one team, they'll be leaving Moscow with nothing. This is the run of points, and look at that, from the USA, from siding out to get 11, they've scored 4 points in a row. That's huge, a 4-point run from serve to turn things around in their favour. That's the view from the referee. And this is the action from the super slow-mo. Cantor right in close, going for that angle, trying to get off of Gibb, and he manages somehow to get the ball away before Gibb can press across the net. That will stay in play. Well, going for the big hit, almost an indoor mentality from Wozniak. He goes up and swings on that. USA backing off the net, probably would still look like they were still moving. Any kind of beat shot probably would have won in the point. Easier to say that than to actually do it when you're in the middle of a rally. This time Cantor comes up with the beat shot. Oh, brilliant. But the USA are in a bit of bother here. And the fast play, too quick for Gibb to get out wide and make the block.
1-7, 1-6.
Oh, lovely. Wozniak again with that fast hand of his, whipping through the ball. No chance for the USA with that one. Patterson got stuck behind the block, didn't he? So a lifeline in this second set for the USA. They'll need another points run if they are going to take the match. Oh, that's one of them. Good serve and a great pose afterwards as well. Oh, he's done it again, has he? Oh, that is just spectacular from Cantor. Somehow picking that ball up off the net and then getting the cross-court angle. Way to side out. Didn't give up. Didn't give in. Got the side out. All square. The USA will need 2 points from the serve to win this match. Poland need 1 plus a side out. That's off the block and out. Gibbs saying, well, not sure what he's saying, it doesn't really matter. I think he might have been hoping that ball was outside or touched the antenna. It didn't either. Certainly touched him though on the way out. It didn't touch the antenna, and he didn't touch the antenna. Set point for Poland. Oh, brilliant. Wozniak thought that was going on the cute angle cross court. If he'd have waited a fraction longer, he may well have got this one, but he was off and running, and then he was gutted to see it go behind him. Don't guess for the attacker. 2-point game. USA need 2 points for the match. Poland 2 for the set. Cantor dealing with that serve nicely. And also getting it off the block and out of play brilliantly. Oh, it's a huge block for Cantor, and Poland level the match. They take the second set, 22-20. What a block. Even with Patterson there covering. Don't think he liked that one very much, did he? Well, we've got a game on our hands now. First to 15 will take the bronze medal. And for Andy Marciano, who I know is following the USA, not quite such a brilliant effort for them. They'll need to dig deep now, won't they? Here are the highlights from that second set. Hope you can't lip read at home.
Welcome to the third set of the game. The winners will get the bronze medal. Bruno Oscar serving with the number 2 for the USA, Casey Patterson.
Now then, it's the race to 15 to see who'll take bronze here at the Moscow Grand Slam. USA with the serve, Patterson going on to Cantor. He's been the target throughout this match and continues to be so. Little clash at the net, but certainly didn't impede play. Cantor was never going to be able to go and get the ball. Who caught who? Well, in fact, it's Cantor through the net over Patterson, over Gibb. He apologises. Just the right start for the USA.
The Americans feel good because here comes the second Bible there. Casey Patterson.
Patterson once again. Oh, in the indoor game, kind of build up a run of serves when you jump serving, start relatively easy, the one you're going to get in, then build up until you full on with the third. Not quite the same with the beach, conditions are very different, the wind moving and things like this, case of just going for it. That's another great block from Gibb. And already at 3-0. Poland have called the timeout. And for Natalie Duchenne, who's a former FIVB employee, will be watching this one. Will be very pleased that her favourite team have gone up to 3-0. Hence Poland have called the timeout. Those of you supporting Poland, well, you know just how good they can be. We also know how emotional the stakes are, which is why even at 3-0, this game is far from over. Anything could happen, and probably will. Patterson with the serve. It was a massive swing, wasn't it? And even though Patterson was in the right place, he didn't get his hips under, and that's the thing. If you push your hips under, it changes your platform angle without swinging your arms and generating any intensity into the ball. It's got enough on it already. It would have stayed in play. Well, it couldn't have got much better, I guess. 5-0 would have been perfect, but 4-1's great for the USA, and especially with what is a race to 15. But if you've been watching this entire match, you'll know they had a big lead in the first set, 14-7, and were pegged back and only just scraped through. But he does like to hit that line roll, but he's always dicing with disappointment when he does. And he was disappointed for that one not to hit the sideline. That's where he's better at being used, when he's brought into the middle of court, for sure, I think. A couple of times during the course of this tournament, and watching him over his career, when he's drawn a little bit wider and he tries to hit that ball, he doesn't get full-on topspin, a little bit of side spin can take it out. That one, though, was perfect, and that is a perfect serve from Casey Jennings. Right down the middle. Twice he's done it, twice he's had success. The question is, will he go middle again, or will he try and pin, counter, or Wozniak to the sidelines? We're going to find out. Tries to pin Wozniak. They're going to get a chance here, the States. Line's good. Great pickup from Wozniak. Tempting Casey to go to the line, and now it's the USA struggling off what was a tame roll shot on to Gibb. Didn't handle it, and Poland take the point. That's a big point in the context of this match. Well, I think just the fact that it caught the top of the net really put Gibb off. So time delay. Good play from Wozniak. Oh, brilliant. You can see the intent was there for Poland, not so for Patterson. Well, that was... Well, Casey is furious. He believes that ball was still on his side of the net, and now he's got himself a yellow card for that outburst in front of the referee. The ball may well have been on his side, but the hands were on the side of Poland for Kantor, so part of the ball up against that wall, that's fine. And apologies if I've called Patterson Jennings, slip of the tongue. Casey Jennings actually at home watching on. His wife will be in action later on. Kerry Walsh Jennings in the final of the women's event. That's to come later. Right now, though, all eyes on Casey Patterson. Have a look here from the net cam. Oh, it's debatable, isn't it? His hands are up on his side. The ball, most of it is still on the side of Casey Patterson. But the ball doesn't have to come all the way over the net for it to be played by Kantor. He just has to make sure his hands don't go over the net, and they can be rightly above the net. Now, that's what it looked like when the ball contacted him. So frustration for the USA. Well, that's the way to respond. Gibb now will go back to serve. Needs to be a tough enough serve, so Poland don't come over on two. He's got to get into block. Interesting what the call was, because Patterson was on the line, running to the line, and loads of cross-court available. And it looked like that Gibb was blocking line as well. Massive block from Kantor. And it's now Poland who take the advantage. It's a huge comeback from them, from being 4-1 down to go 8-7 in front. Poland are in the zone. The USA are going to have to dig really deep now. Patterson, calmly done by him. Oh, that's a huge block from Gibb. And they have dug deep. And they are back in it. Wow, would you believe that? Kantor gets blocked. Then he comes up with an unforced error off the back of that. What was he thinking? I mustn't miss. I've just been blocked. I've got to get this in. And he didn't. Patterson again. Well, that was an interesting choice to go to Wozniak. Not sure he meant it, because Kantor was on the ropes, wasn't he? He'd been blocked, he'd hit out, and now he's been let off the hook. And Poland have levelled.
друзья, в волейболе есть хорошая традиция на матчболе. Болельщики встают и хлопают. На матчбол уже состоится достаточно скоро.
Chases on here. It's not coming back. Confusion for the USA, and just after they'd got themselves back in front, they now find themselves behind. Wozniak. A serve from Wozniak as he beats Gibb, all ends up. Is that the end of the road for the USA? They need a side out, and they can't find one. Great swing from Wozniak cross court. Gibb struggling again. Patterson brings it in. It's going to be free ball if it stays in play, and it doesn't stay in play. And now it is a match point for Poland. Quite incredible. Brilliant reactions from Patterson, and then Gibb trying to volley it over football style, soccer style. For those of you watching in the States, didn't quite work. Patterson to keep the USA in it, and he's done that. But if their backs weren't against the wall before, they certainly are now as they get ready to serve. Can Patterson turn this into a Hollywood movie? Or will it become a European indie film? Well, it's Gibb who goes back to serve. They have won. The music is building. The opera singer is only gargling on water at the moment, but she is waiting in the wings. And that's it, it is all over. The celebrations can begin for Poland. They have secured bronze here at the Moscow Grand Slam. It wasn't a Hollywood ending for the USA. It's European delight as Wozniak and Cantor step onto the podium and earn themselves a bronze medal. And they did it the hard way. 19-21, 22-20, 15-12 in the decider. Cantor is out on his feet, he really is. In fact, he's gone for a sit down, but he's not going to be able to sit down because they're going to want him for an interview now. Tim Simmons, the FIVB press delegate, wants to get Cantor. I don't think he's going to be able to. It's just going to be then with Wozniak. Let's hear from him.
Congratulations, great comeback. You had a great run to end that match.
Yes, we close to lose this game, but we are back second set, and the tiebreak, the finish is amazing. We are happy because we're back to Poland, bronze medal, and we have qualification in the Olympic Games. So for us, it's a very good weekend.
Your partner's kind of hurting after the match, Peter.
Yeah, he's very tired, but he has good blocker. But this because we win this tiebreak, really good finish for us.
Obviously, you've beaten the Americans 5 straight times now. What's the key to your success?
I don't know what's the key. The key is win. This is the key.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations indeed. They gave it everything. It wasn't to be for the USA, who also threw everything at Poland, including the kitchen sink, and it didn't work. Here are the highlights. Well, congratulations once again to Poland. That concludes our bronze medal match from the men's event. We have the women's bronze medal match to come next. We hope you can join us for that. But until then, from all of us here, goodbye.